In this video segment, we're briefly going to cover how to load the spectrophotometer. This thing in front of you here is a spectrophotometer. Here you have a light source. Here is where you load your sample, and here's where your detector comes out. Now, before loading your actual sample, we're going to have to take some background. Now, you'll see here, we have effectively a dark sample, which is just some black tape. Now, what we're going to do is actually load in the dark sample here, shut the top of the chamber, and then go ahead and collect our data. Now what this is going to do is going to capture all of the effect of the optics have on the signal. Now, once we've collected our dark sample, we're going to actually collect our real data in what's called a cuvette here. Now this is basically sort of a square-shaped vial with special slats. And a couple things to note first of all about how to hold a cuvette. The light beam is going to be passing through the length this way of the cuvette. So try not to grab it like this with your gloves or with your hands, because that's going to end up adding possibly some oils or some dirt to the surface, which is going to affect your signal. So in general, you want to hold the cuvette by the very top if possible. Now, secure enough that it doesn't fall, but hold it by the top and by the sides. Now, which way is the front of the cuvette? Well, it's a square. Well, you can see if you look very closely here, there's actually a little arrow right here. Now that arrow should be loaded in such that it's facing the source of light. So in this case, the arrow is pointed in this direction on the sample. You can actually see it right there, sort of. So that's how we'd load a cuvette. Now, first, before we do anything, we're going to actually run a DI water sample as another a baseline, which will be subtracted from our data, and then we'll have the nanoparticle solutions. Each time, you'll close the chamber and collect your data.